Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Kind of a weird, different angle we have today, but recently I just went through William's room and packed up a bunch of stuff that he's grown out of or we weren't using anymore. I did film that. I will link those videos down below if you want to see that. But we have, like, you can see these tubs right here. This is what I've been storing all his baby stuff in, and I feel like this is the last of it for probably a while. I think he's going to be in this size of clothes for a while, and there's definitely no more like newborn like stuff. So the stuff in there is going to probably stay in there for quite a while now. So this is kind of like the last of the baby stuff. And I was going to take it to storage, but then I realized that this is not... they're just not organized at all. They're not labeled, and I know myself, and I know when we are pregnant with baby number 2 and I'm gonna get ready to go through all this stuff and I have no idea where things are, it's going to really irritate me. So I'm just gonna do it now. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna organize things, I'm gonna label things, and I thought that I would film it and kind of share with you guys the stuff that I decided to keep for baby number 2. I don't know why, but I kind of struggled with this for a while. I was like, now what? You know, what should I keep, what shouldn't I keep, because the stuff takes up room. Me and my husband do not have a lot of extra room in the house we're currently in, so it was kind of a big deal to decide what to keep and what not to keep. And this is what we decided to keep. So it's 2.5, this is a smaller one, 2.5 tubs full. I don't know, it kind of seems like a lot, but I mean, I don't know, I would hate to have to rebuy all this stuff. So this is the stuff we decided to keep. A lot of it is clothes, and then there's some other random stuff here that I'll kind of talk to you guys about a little bit. I did want to mention a couple of the bigger items that obviously we're not storing in tubs that we kept. His Halo bassinet, we're definitely keeping. I love that bassinet, so we're definitely keeping that. And then also his jumperoo we are keeping. The swing that I had, I did not care for, so we got rid of that. Yeah, those are like the bigger items. His bouncer was like totally mangled and just gross, so he pretty much lived in that, so that we just threw away. But yeah, those are like the bigger items. This is the smaller stuff, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so as I put stuff back into the bin, I figured that's when I'd kind of chat with you guys about the stuff I kept, why I kept it, and so on. I do have some stuff in this bin, but the rest of the stuff is just maternity stuff. I'm keeping all my maternity stuff. So yeah, all that stuff is in here. Okay, hopefully this camera angle isn't too weird, and I apologize for how I look right now. I didn't mention earlier, I don't think, but it's super late right now. So, William's asleep and Sean's at work, so this is what I'm doing. Okay, but the first thing I wanted to talk about is the Ergo Baby. This is just the insert. The actual Ergo Baby is in my car, but I have the insert in here because this is the newborn insert, so we haven't used this for quite a while. And I put this in here because originally I thought I was going to keep the Ergo Baby, but now after thinking more about it, I think I'm going to get rid of the Ergo Baby. I think I'm going to try and sell it. And then when we have baby number 2, I really want to get a wrap, but I also want to get a carrier that does different positions. When I bought this, I thought that's what I was buying, but I just bought the Ergo Baby Original, so the only position you can do on it is with the baby facing you, but I wanted the one where it could face outward, it could go on your back, it could go, you know, all over the place. So that's what I want to get next time. I wish that's what I had this time. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the Ergo Baby insert out of here and get rid of that guy. Okay, so first up, sleep sacks. I think I kept all of our sleep sacks. Our favorites were these. This is the Halo sleep sack swaddle. I absolutely loved these. These are great for when they are very, very little and still want to be swaddled. And then I just kept all of our regular sleep sacks. We used these a ton and I love them. I know that I have actually a few more in this bin, I think, so I need to go through and get those out, but we're definitely keeping all of our sleep sacks. So next up, as far as clothes go, I'm not going to go through like every piece of clothing that we kept, but I do want to mention a couple of things. So when deciding what clothes I wanted to keep and what I wanted to get rid of, I probably overthought this way too much, but I don't know, I did. But how I decided to decide what to keep and what to not keep. Firstly, we'll start with pajamas. I kept all the pajamas that had the zipper. Any pajamas that we had that had the snaps, I got rid of. I told myself, baby number 2, I'm not messing around with the snap pajamas. I hated them. So zippered pajamas for us all the way. And yeah, we kept, I think, pretty much all the pajamas that we had. The one exception to the snap rule was this pair of pajamas. They do have snaps, but they are so cute. It's kind of like a special thing. It's a holiday, winter, Christmas scene with Pooh and Eeyore, and I just remember that my mom bought this for William while we were shopping one time, and I don't know, it's just kind of sentimental, and a little Pooh is on the feet, and I really like this sleeper. So this is the one exception to the no snap pajama rule. And then also, we pretty much kept anything that was gender neutral. I just figured if I'm going to keep anything, it should probably be gender neutral so that we can use it for a boy or a girl. And then we of course kept any specialty outfit. Like this outfit here is what he got baptized in, and I don't know, I can't get rid of this stuff quite yet. And also, like, sets like this, if you buy them new from Carter's, are freaking expensive, like $20-$25 for this a little set. So if you have these, definitely keep them because they are expensive and they're nice to have for special occasions if you do need them. As far as bibs go, I got rid of all of our bibs except, like, all the normal bibs except for this one. Again, it's kind of a sentimental item, so this is the only like normal bib that we have still, and I got rid of all the rest. We just use the plastic Tommy Tippy bibs now. Bandana bibs. This is the only pack of bandana bibs that I bought, and William was not I cannot talk tonight. William was not a drooler, so we actually never used these, and they are so cute. I love the style of these, but yeah, he never used them because he was never a drooler, so I am definitely going to hold on to them. They are super, super cute. If I had more bandana bibs, I'd probably hold on to all of them that we had, but these are the only ones that we had. And then only burp cloth that I kept was this one. This is the Aiden and I burpee bib. I love these. Baby number 2, I said no more bibs. We are definitely getting the burpee bibs. I like these for so many reasons. I love the material of them. I love that they are dual purpose, that you can use them for a burp cloth or they have a snap so you can use it as a bib. But what I especially like about using this as a bib is it goes around their shoulders. What I always didn't like with using the traditional bibs is if food was on his chin and he moved his chin that way, the food got all over his outfit. So having the bib go all around the shoulders definitely prevented that. So baby number 2, I'm definitely going to be buying a few more of these and just have these as bibs. I am keeping these little things. These are just plastic, what are they called? Clothing dividers, I guess. It just has the size of the clothes. These are gender neutral. They're just gray and white polka dot. And through the first year, I think that it was really handy to have these to separate the clothes. So I'm holding on to those. As far as socks and shoes, I think I'm holding on to all of them. Honestly, we didn't wear shoes at all. We still rarely wear shoes. But again, shoes are an expensive thing, and for a special occasion, you know, something like these little penny loafers, it'd be nice to have these on hand. You have to go and buy them or whatever. So we're holding on to any shoes that we have, and then also we are holding on to any socks that we have. This goes back to the gender neutral thing. I mean, you can use them for boy or girl. Definitely keeping socks. And then as far as mittens go, I only kept 2 pairs of mittens just because we never use the mittens. I'm not a big fan of the mittens, but I figured that I might want to have a couple pairs on hand for baby number 2, but I'm not necessarily going to want to buy a pack of them. So I kept 2 pairs. And then hats. I don't know how we ended up with so many newborn hats, but we did. So yeah, I think I kept all the hats that we had for him. These are great for when they are a newborn because, I don't know, I feel like they're always cold, and just to have a little hat on their bald little head is really handy. And then again, a lot of these are gender neutral, so we definitely kept those. A couple of them are specialty things for Christmas. Who knows if we'll even have a baby this small around the holidays, but again, you never know. So I just decided to hold on to them. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything from this first bin. That's pretty much everything from newborn to 6 months, I think. And then I know for sure actually that I do have a couple more smaller clothes in this bin that I need to go through real quick, but I'm gonna pack all this stuff up, put it back in here, and then we'll go through the other bins. Okay, so I'm pretty much done with all the clothes. As far as the rest of the stuff, this is just kind of like the random stuff. So I have these extra, like, I don't know what you'd call them, organizers. I don't know. I use them in the drawers in the nursery, but I had a bunch left over, so I just decided to put these in storage. I don't really know what we're gonna do with those, but we have some extra, so they're just hanging out in here. I also have a bunch of extra baby proofing stuff that we just didn't use. Some of this stuff was sent to me. Some of this stuff I got for Christmas. So I just have a bunch of it. So I'm going to keep this in storage for when we have a bigger house with baby number 2. I'll definitely need a lot more of this stuff. I already talked about bibs, but this bin is where those guys are going to go. We are done with bottles, which means I'm going to put away the Boone Grass, but I'm definitely going to hold on to it. I really, really liked this little drying rack. And then with that comes all the bottles. I am going to keep the bottles, but I took all the nipples out and threw those away. So we'll buy new nipples, but I am going to hold on to the bottles. Then I just have a couple of the accessories for the Boone Grass I'm going to hold on to. Really hoping I can fit all this stuff in this little bin. It's going to be very close. I might have to move some things around. Formula dispenser, I actually ended up with 2 of these. The one that I used with William, the top part broke off, so I threw that one away and I'm going to hold on to this one. These were super handy to have. This cover I'm going to hold on to. This is by Milk Snob. This is either a nursing cover or a car seat cover. I just realized there's a little hole in it. That's sad. But I am going to hold on to this. This was super, super handy. We mainly used it for the car seat, but it was really nice to have a cover. And it's nice that this one is gender neutral, so it will work with whichever baby decides to come next. So I'm realizing I'm not going to fit everything in this bin, so I think what I'm going to do, since I have quite a bit of room still in the 9 to 12 month bin, I might, as weird as it sounds, put bottles in here, but I can label it so I will know where they are. I would like them to be with the other stuff, random stuff, but I just do not have enough room in this bin, so we're gonna take bottles and just transfer them over here. These little things I'm keeping, these are like the feeder, mesh feeder type things. This one is mesh and this one is silicone. I actually hate the mesh ones, but this one is brand new, so I am going to hold on to it. I don't know, just in case I want to put ice in it or something. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it. This is by Boone and this is the silicone one. I really, really liked this one. We used this a ton when William was first teething and chewing on things. I put fruit and stuff in here, so really love those. I'm gonna hang on to that. This is by Frida Baby. I cannot remember what this is called, but this is for cradle cap and all that stuff. I bought this when William was a baby and had cradle cap. It came with 2. We only used 1, so I'm gonna hold on to that guy. Same with these little nose suckers. I bought a big pack off Amazon. We only used a few, so I'm gonna hold on to those. And then the last thing is this. This is the crib, what are these called? Bumpers, but it's just the mesh one, so it's breathable, and our crib doesn't have, well, it has a back, but it has like a solid back, so you don't need this part for our crib, if that makes any sense at all. Probably not, but yeah, we don't need this part, but I am gonna hold on to it, so I'm gonna stick this in that bin. Okay, but I think I'm gonna end the video here, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I know this was kind of a weird random video, but I don't know, I just thought it would be kind of fun to film what we kept for the first year. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.